Well, 2019 is shaping up to be a monumental year for New York City. Hudson Yards officially opened last month on Manhattan's far west side.
And now we're just weeks away from World Pride, the opening of the TWA Hotel at Kennedy Airport, and so much more. Joining us this morning for a preview of some of these exciting events is Chris Heywood, Senior Vice President of Global Communications at NYC Company. Welcome, Chris.
It's so great to see you guys. And indeed, it's going to be a monumental year this year.
I know. Well, we've been talking a lot about Hudson Yards. Tell us what's there.
That is the largest private real estate development in the history of the U.S. There's shops, restaurants, there's residences, there's offices. It's really a mixed-use project right on the waterfront, and one of my favorite offerings is the vessel, which is a climbable sculpture.
And people can see that probably when they were driving by the West Side Highway.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's 154 flights of stairs, 2,500 steps, 80 landings. Now, the trick here is the trick here is you need to reserve in advance because it's free of charge, but it's pre-time ticketing. Or you may have to wait on site a few hours.
Like you did yesterday.
Exactly. But you can shop and you can dine. Right next door is the Shed, which is a multidisciplinary arts center with some great art on display. It's a movable building. So the whole project is just extraordinary. It's redefining the city skyline. And next year, there'll be an observation deck that will open called The Edge.
Oh, wow.
And just to sign up for tickets, you just go online.
Yeah, you go online. Okay. You go online at the Hudson Yards website, or you can go to the kiosk on site to get those vessel tickets. But there's great shopping. There's an Neiman Marcus there. There's great restaurants, a Spanish food hall by Jose Andres, great restaurants by Thomas Keller and David Chang. And eventually there'll be an Equinox Hotel as well opening in July, which is the first by that brand.
We could do a whole segment about Hudson Yards. We have a lot more to talk about. High Line Art.
High Line Art. Well, 10 years after the High Line opened, the High Line Spur will open, which is a new edition of the High Line on 30th Street and 10th Avenue. And this will commission original art. So opening will be a 16-foot tall bronze of a bust of a woman, and it's by the artist Simone Lee, and that will be on display when it opens June 5th. So the High Line is a perfect place to go with your family. It's free of charge, and it's a wonderful, wonderful place.
All right, something new with the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty Museum opens mid-May, and this is extraordinary. If you want to really learn about the history and heritage of the Statue of Liberty, this will be extraordinary. There'll be a lot of ways to engage and learn, and on display will be the original torch of the Statue of Liberty, which I think is a must-see.
Is it on the island?
It is on the island, right behind Lady Liberty. Now, only 20% of people really go into the statue itself. So this is going to be a climate-controlled offering, and also the rooftop will offer an extraordinary vista of New York City, so great views.
The TWA Hotel.
Now, this is one of my very favorite projects. It's bringing glamour back to JFK Airport. 512 ultra-quiet guest rooms. It will have a museum dedicated to the jet age, a rooftop infinity pool, 8 restaurants and 6 bars. I mean, 6 bars and 8 restaurants. Like one of those. Lots of dining and drinking options. And like I said, bringing glamour back to the airport. This is very highly anticipated. Errol Saarinen's original TWA flight center.
And then also highly anticipated, the Pride March.
Well, yeah, this is the year of Pride, and there'll be Pride celebrations throughout all 5 boroughs. But for the first time ever, New York City is hosting World Pride. The last weekend of June, we'll be welcoming 4 million people to the city. But starting in mid-May will be several borough Pride celebrations throughout the city. So this is an opportunity to really celebrate this. It also coincides, of course, with the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. So it's a historic anniversary.
And we have time for one more. Empire Outlets
the first
on Staten Island.
Yeah, Staten Island is our 5th borough, and it should definitely be discovered. It's opening in mid-May as well. It's the only shopping outlet destination in New York City with great shops and restaurants on the waterfront of St. George.
Wow. When does it open again?
Opens in mid-May.
In mid-May. And how many stores are they going to have?
They'll have about 100 stores and restaurants. Nike, Levi's, True Religion, Ghirardelli Chocolates, H&M, you name it, a Shake Shack. And it'll be right on the waterfront. It's only a 25-minute ferry ride from South Ferry. And it's a great way to get on the borough of Staten Island and maybe discover more. Go to the Chinese Scholars Garden at Snug Harbor. Go to the Alice Austin House, the St. George Theater. And there's great Sri Lankan food out there as well, and great pizza. So it's a reason to go to this great borough.
Always great pizza on Staten Island. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate it. And for more information about all of these openings and events, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.